probably my favorite media player that's cross-platform as well. And as you mentioned, it's completely free. And I was doing a little research on a site called DownloadSquad.com, which has always been a favorite site of mine for free downloads. And I came across this other media player called Kantaris Media Player. And it said this is sort of like a version above VLC, so it's almost like pimping out your VLC player.
It's beautiful. So this is based on VLC.
It is based on VLC, and what it does, though, which is a little different than VLC, it also plays audio files, a bunch of different audio files, and so it's a little more advanced, but it still does the same video side as far as playing different types of videos and not having to worry about codecs. And the one thing that they said on Download Squad is that this makes VLC pretty, because there's all these neat visualization tools within the player that actually allow you to have cool kind of visualization and different sort of themes for the player.
This feels a lot more like QuickTime on the Macintosh. It's even got trailers and so forth. It's playing music from Last FM, and look, it's got visualizations. I mean, this is free?
It's completely free. It came out in the fall, and I read a great article about it. It was actually created by a kid his name is Chris, from Sweden.
Of course, Amber loves Sweden.
He loves Sweden, and he created it by himself. He runs his own media company, and he lived in the States for a while, but is now back in Sweden. And he created Kantaris, and he decided just to give it away for free. And as I mentioned, it's Windows only right now, but I also read online that because it's open source, that people can actually access the code, and so they expect that there'll be a Mac version as well as a Linux version soon enough.
That's neat.
He did a really slick job.
I would say this is the best Last FM player I've ever seen. I mean, it's got the playlist here. It's got the visualizations. I mean, this is really nicely. It even has the album art and stuff. I mean, it's really nicely done. That's
the thing that I find, too, is that, what happens is that, the best media player from 1 year ago, it's not necessarily that good anymore because so many of these software companies integrate tools like Last FM, like Kantaris did, that you really almost want to look at, hey, what's out there. I mean, VLC has lasted for quite a while, and it's been great.
It's kind of a funky user interface, though.
Yes, it is a funky, and it's not all that user friendly. I think it doesn't have any appeal to it. It's a very standard kind of thing. You go in, you play your videos, and you leave. You don't really want to leave it on your screen and have it as your first and foremost video player. But what I love about Kantaris is the video and audio side of it, as well as it just looks really good, and it's just very user friendly.
Well, let me show you something, because